Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in to The Virtual Strategist. My name is Erica Olson. I'm the CEO and co-founder of On Strategy. Today's whiteboard session is on MetricMondays, which is our trademark word for weekly health check-in. This is part of our Agile Strategy series or Agile Strategic Planning. We have a 4-part framework to bring Agile Strategic Planning into your organization. Roadmaps, Agile roadmaps, strategy sprints, business health metrics, and MetricMondays or weekly health check-ins. Check out our other whiteboard videos on those 3 other topics. Today we're talking about weekly health check-ins or MetricMondays. So what is a MetricMonday? It is a retrospective review of your organization's performance for the previous week. It is the heartbeat of making an agile process, an agile strategic planning process and results management process work for your organization. It is your staff meeting, and it is specifically bringing the business health metrics of your performance for your organization into your weekly priority setting. You're taking the long term and bringing it into the short term. So let's talk about it. Here's your checklist for how to actually make it work for you and get it going in your organization. So first things first, you connect the long term with the short term by having a handful of performance measures, health metrics, per strategic priority. So read strategic priority here. You don't want too many, but you also want to be comprehensive. So you're looking at holistically, you're looking at your whole organization's performance. Each metric has a dedicated owner that not only reports on the data, but also is responsible for driving the results. That's a big tip. We learned a hard lesson that just reporting on the data doesn't work. You got to report on it, and that same person needs to be responsible for moving the needle, so to speak. Awesome. No one person in your meeting, in your MetricMonday meeting, has more than 5 metrics. Otherwise, it's just too much and it's too hard for that individual to get ready on a weekly basis. There's a tip too. If it takes each person more than 15 minutes per week to get ready for the meeting, then they have too much to report on. No more than 5 is a good rule of thumb. Each metric has an identified data source. Even if it's manual, it doesn't matter. You know where it's coming from. It's easy to get. And then of course, you have a clear reporting time frame, and everybody uses the same time frame, otherwise it's too confusing. So let's talk about what we mean. We mean a time frame such as Sunday through Friday, that's the reporting of the results, such that rolling into Monday, right, you've got a couple of days time to get ready for it. Rolling into Monday, you're looking back at the previous week, Sunday through Friday. So one thing that's worth noting here is it's much easier to use an application to run your MetricMondays. On Strategy has an app. We built it purposely for running weekly health check-ins. So it does all these things for you. Check it out. We'd love to give you a peek under the hood. Let's look at how your weekly meeting would go. Here's your agenda. It's your staff meeting. So start with your opening remarks. And then you go priority by priority, whereby you report on the performance of the metric or metrics, each metric, right? And then you move on to the next priority. Each section should probably take no more than 10 minutes, and each metric maybe 2 minutes or less. So it's purposely fast, rapid, moving. That's how we keep it to 60 minutes or less. What's also worth noting is we are not reporting by team. We're purposely reporting by strategic priority because this is a view of your organization's performance and where you're moving your business, not just team performance. Super important. Awesome. What keeps you to 60 minutes or less is making sure that each metric owner has 2 talking points. Talking point number 1 is how did we perform against goal last week? This piece here is critical. So we want to hear the goal was this, we performed this way for the week, and then also year to date. And then the so what, so that's great, so we know our performance, what are we doing about it? Is there any different action we're taking this week than what we thought we were going to? Are we proposing a change or a shift? Or is the action on deck still moving forward? So what action are we taking this week? If every metric owner has these 2 talking points, they keep their talking to less than 2 minutes, you'll get through your review in 60 minutes or less, and you'll have a really effective MetricMonday. That's it. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do so. Happy strategizing.